Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we'll just wait for the others. And then we'll start when they get here.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Kasa, glad you're here.
Hey, what's up? Do you want to make sure everything's working properly?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let me just quick check on Streamlabs. Yep, got you guys are right here.
Hello.
I forgot
Oh,
to.
you're streaming? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be on the Twitch chat thingy.
Yeah.
This is like so weird. It's like the first time we've called.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry about what?
I don't know. And I just realized I did not even have my camera kick that up.
Your Discord mic sounds kind of different from your stream mic. I don't know.
I'm using the same mic.
It sounds. I don't know. It sounds different.
It's weird. Eh.
I don't know. It just sounds okay.
Tom's here. Glad to see you're here, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
I think we just have one more we're waiting for.
Lucky. Yep.
Yep. This is actually very weird because I have 3 friends from 3 different friend groups coming in.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
I know.
I'm just chilling. I don't know.
I didn't actually expect us to be doing a reading tonight. This actually started as an Among Us idea for a stream, but then like I couldn't get enough people, like enough confirmed people to actually do Among Us, so I was like, okay, we'll just read creepypasta then.
Amongst women cool, but I don't know. I haven't played like him forever. I'd be so trash.
I've only played Among Us once, and it was real fun because I ended up pitting everybody against each other, like freaking psychopath.
Oh my god.
You would just see me in the corner not saying a word and then have everybody jumping down each other's throats.
That sounds great, dude. Wait, wait, don't let me start off this just starting. Oh, okay. Wait, you guys think you hear my voice? Oh my god, wait. Oh shit, there's people in the chat too. I thought we were just like speaking to the void until Lucky got here.
No, I got chat going.
Wait, does my reactive thingy look okay?
Let me just switch over.
Are you gonna switch over? Oh god.
Yeah, both your reacts are coming in.
Oh, yeah, why did I turn smaller?
Hello.
Is there any way to fix that?
No, it's like all one browser.
If I edit it now, will it work?
If you hit apply, then yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try something. What's the link? We got the link.
I probably should have pinned that.
Okay, there we go. We found it. We're gonna fix it. We're not gonna keep shrinking. All right, file chosen.
Let me just DM
You know what? I could just, you know what?
Nuki.
I could just make it the same image without any mouth open. Otherwise, I'm gonna get too scuffed.
Oh no. If it's
Alright,
my stream,
save.
it's gonna be scuffed regardless.
Oh, we're fixed. We're fixed.
Yay! You guys can see my Twitch chat now.
Oh my God! Hi, people. People, hello. Wait, are we
Hello.
starting? I don't know if we want to start without the horseman.
I DM'd him.
Didn't say anything, or?
He might be away from keyboard.
Damn, he's gonna be like all lost when he comes back. No.
You know what? He probably has to do something with his dogs. He did mention like he would have to duck out early to walk his dogs.
Oh, what? Wait, why did you just walk us out just before the stream, though?
Because apparently his dogs are I don't know why. I also keep forgetting that also Toast, glad you're here. Yeah, where?
So, we're creepypasta reading?
I guess we could do it now. I think before that, why don't we get introductions out of the way first?
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? It's the fucking Jeff the Killer creepypasta. He won't be lost when he joins back.
Nah.
I feel like everyone knows this creepypasta, anyways.
I never read it personally. I just watched the internet historian video on it.
Wow.
I mean, that is like the closest to probably the best movie adaptation to this we'll ever get.
Oh, okay. So wait. Who's gonna just start reading?
Well, like I said, why don't you two introduce yourselves first?
I have to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Kasa, and that's my introduction. Bye.
Okay. Villion, you want to add something?
Alrighty. I am Vol, villain of legend, worst of all. Thank you for having me here.
Always a pleasure. I've actually been wanting to have you on a stream for a while. You are my rock. You have been with me since like the very beginning.
Oh my god. I am so happy to finally be here on a stream with you. I am so happy. Oh, what was I gonna say? Well, I'm just happy right now.
Yeah.
But thank you. You're
What?
my rock. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let me get this out. That blocker. Okay. So to anybody who is not aware, this is Jeff the Killer. This is probably the most famous creepypasta on the internet.
I called him hot when he was younger.
Yeah.
When I was younger.
Yeah. I've seen the image before. I just assumed it was like Saw just got really weird.
Yeah, bro, this guy gave me fucking nightmares, dude. It was horrible. But he was kind of hot still.
I mean, if I saw this at like when I was younger, it probably would have. But like the people who, for like the one person living under a rock who happens to be on my stream, creepypastas are basically just fanficky. Oh, there he is!
Yay! Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god!
Let me just make you guys bigger here. Okay.
Like, I feel so unfancy. Like only my image is like turning up, like going up and up. Everyone else is all just like fancy, animations when they speak.
I mean, you can play.
I just took some pictures. I don't know where I got them from. They're like little things people post and say they edited little characters. I literally took those pictures and just had that as my react.
What I originally drew my own react, but at some point I did get a little chibi version of my character and I used that as my reaction.
Yeah,
Well, great. My thing actually works. I
Uh,
think. There it is.
Nuki, why don't you introduce yourself? 'Cause we got...
Well, as you said, I'm the horse you found in the woods.
Yeah.
I draw big bunnies and co.
Oh yeah. Nuki, Nuki loves huge bunnies.
Yes, I do.
But I should probably get screen share on Discord for this too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So stream last time?
Screen share. Nope, not that. There we go. There we
I
go.
get it. It's great to be here, though. For
I'm
once.
Oh,
glad
we
to...
are in the stream.
Yeah.
Woo.
So everybody,
Did I-
everybody sees the screen, right?
Mhm.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I see that. Oh, what?
Bro, I've never done a collab stream before. This is so fucking weird.
What were you saying?
No, I was just saying, like, it's not even like a bad way though. I think that's kind of cool. I'm just like, wow, these people and stuff. I don't know. I am very socially inept. Please forgive me.
It's okay. I really have no structure to my streams. They're all just us vibing out.
Isn't it kind of how all streams go?
Yeah.
Kinda, I guess.
Makes it more fun.
Yeah.
True.
Nah, we're just here to hang out and have fun. And sometimes eventually get violent at some points.
Jesus. Okay.
Well, it is the
this isn't Yakuza 0. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, geez, well, I've watched some through Yakuza 0.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I understand.
I still gotta finish that actually. I got like what, like a third in, and I kind of dropped it.
Here's the thing about Yakuza. There is just so much in there for you to do that if you just don't want to play the game.
I know, like even the side stories I get stuck on. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah, like that's where a lot of things get fleshed out.
I'm like, I think it was the one with they were shooting the video, and then the one with they had to chase the video game the guy stole, and so people stole it over and over again.
that side quest.
And I'm like, this game is a side story in this game. Why is it making me feel so much right now?
It somehow makes me feel more than the main story does.
I'm like, there's no voice acting at all, but yet I have the feels for this. What the heck is going on?
I mean, I say that, but I finished I finished chapter 6 not too long ago, and that kind of made me a bit misty-eyed when I got to that part.
No spoilers in that end. I didn't
not-
get that far yet.
I'm not spoiling anything, but I think we're procrastinating long enough. Why don't we get into reading this?
I mean, considering what we're reading, I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah. I mean, it's
not that scary. It's not. That
it's
scary.
not. It's made by somebody on the internet. We're not expecting Stephen
Here's
King.
the thing with these creepypastas. I used to be into these back then. I heard about them. I heard about Slender Man. I played the 8 Pages game during that hurricane thing. And let me tell you, that thing scared the shit out of me when I was playing it. And then I started looking at more creepypastas, like, I don't know, A Night in the Haunted Mansion. That was good. Ronald McDonald's house.
I read Magic Trick from Hell. That one was kind of neat.
Also, the one I think there should be a movie would be 1999. That was actually a pretty good thing.
I also read the Pokemon Black creepypasta.
Oh yeah, the one with the Lavender Town thing?
Yeah. The one, but I think I like that one just because it was like, there's no like, they don't do like the realistic blood kind of thing. It's just...
Here's the thing with the realistic thing. A lot of these creepypasta stories start out with, finding a lost videotape or magically in like a discount store or whatever, and they keep saying hyper realistic.
Yeah.
But like when you work in like animation and stuff like that, the time and effort it would take to draw that would be more trouble than it's actually worth. Like where's the money? Like, hey, realistic blood, it would take forever.
Why? Yeah, it's like nah, but okay, yeah, we are procrastinating. Okay, so I'm just gonna read a few paragraphs and then.
Hey guys, before anything, I want to put one thing. I have a personal history with this story because I said I was the creepypasta at the time. So I kept hearing the story was amazing, it's so good, all the fan art, and I was hyping myself up to read it. It could be amazing, it's so scary maybe. I read it like, I don't know, after like college or whatever, like at home, right? I sit down to read it. I was so disappointed to where I swore off creepypastas forever.
That's kind of like me and that new anime that kind of came out, Spy Family. Like I hear people hyping that one up, and I watch it, I'm like, it's good. It's not worth all the hype, but it's good.
You know how it is, internet. They hype up things and end up being like somewhat mid than what they actually are.
Yeah.
But now with creepypastas, I just look up like Phantom Strider or like Hoodlum Revenge, reading the worst ones ever, and it's just the funniest shit ever.
I mean, when we get fit for that one, we could probably do it. We're kind of also going. If you guys don't mind, we're kind of doing this like a Mystery Science Theater style, so we can make fun of this if we want to.
Oh, I will.
Sure. Yeah. This is like prime 2000, early like 2000s. Fucking wait, when the fuck was this creepypasta made? I think
2012 maybe.
2016 or. Oh my
Yeah,
God, yeah.
they really
It
kind of
definitely-
fell off. They kind of fell off. I think mostly because they were not even trying anymore, and then you have all the incidents happening with Slenderman. I think that definitely killed off a lot of the creepypasta stuff.
Yeah, and then you have like stuff like FNAF and Benny and the Ink Machine and all of that kind of stuff going on.
Oh, that was a train wreck.
Benny and the Ink Machine. Oh, heck yeah. Kind of sad.
Yeah, I love the concept though. It was a nice concept. And it just went
it
completely
had
downhill.
potential. It was great. Like haunted Mickey Mouse. That would be that's not haunted Mickey Mouse. Haunted Disney Studio, where
Yes.
all the cartoons come to life and they're all evil.
Yes.
Like yeah, that could be scary.
Abandoned by Disney. That was good. That was creepy, even if it's kind of a little bit far fetched.
Okay, so I'm gonna read a few paragraphs and then pass it on to whoever wants to.
Sweet.
Okay, so also keep in mind I cannot read.
Sure.
After weeks of unexplained murders, the ominous unknown killer is still on the rise. After little evidence have been found, a young boy starts that young boy started that he was survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story. I had a bad dream and I woke up in the middle of the night, says the boy. I saw that for some reason the window was open, and even though I remember it being closed before I went to bed, I got up and shut it once more. Afterwards, I simply crawled under my covers and I tried to get back to sleep. That's not ominous.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know. For all you know, Monkey escaped the zoo and is now in your house, ready to rip your face off.
Monkey?
To be fair, the monkey would be scarier than this guy.
Yeah, probably. Those things can get violent.
Yes, like I think it was the chimp that tore someone's face off out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Travis, that was it. Travis the chimp. That was it.
Yeah. That's when I had a strange feeling that someone was watching me. I look up and nearly jump out of my bed. There, in the little rays of light illuminating from between my curtains, a pair of two eyes. They weren't regular eyes. They were dark, ominous eyes. And
hyper-realistic eyes.
then they were bound in black and just plain out terrified. That is a clunky sentence.
Yeah, and no kid talks like this.
Okay.
That's a fact.
True. That's like literally the most fucking
Just plain-
unrealistic part of the
Just
story.
just
dude.
say plain like the out is an unnecessary word. Like I hate to get all grammar teacher here, but yeah, that
And they say like this kid's gonna be scared out of his freaking mind. He's gonna be stuttering and like just crying, and he's speaking very eloquently,
is that
describing every single detail.
Ghost? Oh no, Scoob.
Zoinks!
That's when I saw his mouth. A long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. A figure stood there, watching me menacingly. Finally, after what seems like forever, he said it. A simple phrase, but said in a way that only a madman could speak. He said,
Man, that's the rap, folks.
"Go to sleep."
Smile for the camera, Timmy.
I let out a scream, and that's when, and that's what sent him at me. What?
No. Sorry about that.
What? Kyle? You good?
That's what sent him at me. He pulled up a knife, aimed at my heart, and just on top of my bed, I fought back. I kicked, I punched, I rolled around, tried to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife. It went into my dad's shoulder. The man probably would have finished him off if one of...
Wait, hang on just a second. So he drew the knife, so it just like a ninja went
Yeah.
like ninja.
Like, I don't know if you ever tried to throw a knife. Like,
It's hard.
the weight betrays the throw.
Exactly, it would like fall to the ground and like, you know, go to the
Odds are
side. It
you-
wouldn't just.
You would, odds are the side of the knife would have hit him, not
Yeah.
the pointy bits.
Or like the back of it.
You're better off bludgeoning his head off with the butt of the knife than actually stabbing.
Exactly. I'm like, where was the door to this bed? Like, where's the door? Did he go sideways? Did he like, where is it? They throw the scripture in here.
If one of the neighbors hadn't already alerted the police. Okay, that was like 3 paragraphs. Does anybody else want to tag out for like another 3?
Okay, let's see. They drove into the parking lot and ran towards the door. The man turned around and ran down the hallway. I heard a smash, like glass breaking. As I came out of my room, I saw the window that was pointing toward the back of my house was broken. I looked out.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. That's what he said.
I see it.
Yeah, to see him vanish into the distance. I can tell you one thing, I will never forget that face. Those cold, evil eyes, and that psychotic smile. They will never leave my head.
Sorry about that.
Alright, you want to take it or keep going?
Oh. Yeah, you do like
Yeah,
it.
I go. Police are still on lookout for this man. If you see anyone that fits the description in this story, please contact your local police department. No news media would talk like this.
No. Like,
No.
not even local news.
Exactly, they don't talk like this. Like, if you have any information, please contact, your police department.
Usually they
Not
do that for
story.
like missing kids, not for killers.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like, you would say, like, do not approach armed and extremely dangerous, something like that, Okay, so now we're going to the past. Okay, Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. His dad had gotten a promotion at work, and they thought it would be best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. I just love how there's no description to it, like it's fancy, like what constitutes fancy?
I'm assuming gated community.
Probably, or an HOA, but it'll kind of suck. You think, like, all the houses look the same, and like you can't do jack squat. It's really painful.
Yeah.
And like, okay, let's see, fancy houses. Blah, blah. Jeff and his brother couldn't complain though. A new, better house. What was not to love? Location. As they were getting unpacked, one of their neighbors came by. Hello, she said. I'm Barbara. I live across the street from you. Well, I just want to introduce myself and introduce my son. I just went southern for that. I have no idea why. She turns around and calls her son over. Billy, these are our new neighbors. Billy said hi and ran back to play in his yard.
Oh,
Not
that
even
is
a
a
hi, boy.
mood.
Not even a hi, boy. Did you say hello? Like, nope. Bye, done.
Yeah, I'd be great. I'm like that.
Okay.
Anybody else want to take over? I'm doing this like 3 paragraphs per person.
Yeah, I don't mind keep going if you guys want to go. I just want to read.
Sure, I can go. Alright, well, said Jeff's mom, I'm Margaret, and this is my husband Peter, and 2 sons, Jeff and Leo. They introduced themselves, and then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. Jeff and his brother are about to object when the mother said that they would love to. When Jeff and his family are done packing, Jeff went up to his mom.
Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's party? If you haven't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid.
Jeff,
Wait,
said his
hang on
mother.
1 second. Hang on 1 second. So they were unpacking, and then they packed again.
Fucking no, mate.
You see, though nobody checked the spelling on this. Like, so they unpacked everything and
It
they
is-
repacked it.
It's clear a 14-year-old wrote this.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna nitpick the crap out of this. I'm sorry, like, just continuity.
I
pet peeve.
really want to meet the person who wrote the original story. I want to see how they're doing today. Their fucking OC went fucking viral. I wonder how that
Yeah, I
feels.
wonder how they would react to this.
Yeah, here's the thing with the background of that picture. Nobody knows where the picture actually came from. That's the big mystery of it. Jeff the Killer already existed. Well, it didn't exist, but the picture did. It originated on like this online forum. I think it was 4chan. I don't know, some Chinese or Japanese type of
It would have
forum.
to be in like the lost stages where not everything was archived.
Yeah, pretty much. Nobody knows where the picture came from.
Damn, that sucks.
That would be the creep. That would be the scary story. Find the
Yeah, there's actually videos about it actually.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. They're looking for it. They came close to a few people, maybe, but then they found out that they lied the entire time. So like, yeah.
Wow, the only true crime podcast I would actually listen to.
Oh, I watch a lot of that stuff. It's kind of interesting, but you gotta get like a palate cleanser afterwards.
There's a few of them I'll listen to. Okay, where were we?
Jeff said his mother, we just moved here. We should show. Jeff said his mother, we just moved here. We should show that we want to spend time with our neighbors. Now we're going to that party, and that's final. Jeff started to talk, but stopped himself, knowing that he couldn't do anything. Whenever his mom said something, it was final. He walked up to his room and plopped down on his bed. He sat there looking at the ceiling when suddenly he got a weird feeling. Not so much a pain, but a weird feeling. He
Yeah, that's
dismissed
descriptive.
it. And as just some random feeling, he heard his mother call to him down to get his stuff, and he walked down to get it. But I don't know if the dialogue counts as a separate paragraph. Is that cute?
You can count it.
Sure. Does Villion, do you want to read?
Yes, I'll take a read.
Sure.
All right. The next day, Jeff walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for school. I can't read.
I guess your PNG's blocking the
Can you
way.
scroll down a little bit?
Oh, sorry.
Probably need to shrink my PNG.
We really should have this thing open on our screen
All
too,
right.
just to have it.
There we go. Jeff walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for school. As he sat there eating his breakfast, he once again got that feeling. This time, it was stronger. It gave him a slight tugging pain, but he once again dismissed it. As he and Lou, was that Lou?
I
Lou-
just call him Lou.
Lou finished
Liu
breakfast.
Kang.
Right. They walked down to the bus stop. They sat there waiting for the bus. And then, all of a sudden, some kid on a skateboard jumped over them, only inches above their laps. They both jumped back in surprise. Hey, what the hell? The kid landed and turned back to them. He kicked his skateboard up and got it with his hands. The kid seems to be about 12, 1 year younger than Jeff. He wears an Aeropostale shirt and ripped blue jeans.
It's the 2000s, all right.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
A little bit more.
read this last paragraph and then I'll take over.
Okay. Oh, can you scroll a little bit more?
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see behind my community. Okay. Well, it looks like we got some new meat. Suddenly, two other kids appeared. One was super skinny and the other was huge. Well,
He was super swole. Okay, I'm done.
He's a 20-year-old. He's just got left back a few years.
right. Well, since you're new here, I'd like to introduce ourselves. Over there is Keith. Jeff and Lou looked over to the skinny kid. He had a dopey face that you would expect a sidekick to have. And he's Troy. They looked
Oh
over.
no.
That kid. Talk about a tub of lard. This kid looked like he hadn't exercised since he was crawling.
That was a bad analogy.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna hate on fat people then.
Like I said, this was a while ago. This was before body positivity was like a thing.
Yeah.
And I, said the first kid, I'm Randy. Oh, geez, that is a
Randy,
that is
baby.
a 90s bully name if I ever heard one.
And no wonder he bullies people with that name, poor guy. Projecting his own insecurities.
I'm Randy. Now, for all the kids in the neighborhood, there's a small price for the bus fare. If you catch my drift, Lou stood up, ready to punch the lights out of the kid's eyes when one of his friends pulled a knife out. I had hoped you would be more cooperative, but it seems we must do this the hard way. Like that escalated quickly. Like you didn't even give them a chance to like do anything.
Yeah, he's kind of just
You-
go from 0 to 100.
The dude got that knife yesterday, and he was just itching for somebody to use it on.
Pretty much. Okay, where are we?
I lost my place.
Here we go.
Okay, yeah. The kid walked up to Lou and took his wallet out of his pocket. Jeff got that feeling again. Now it was truly strong and a burning sensation. He stood up, but Lou gestured him to sit down. Jeff ignored him and walked up to the kid. Listen.
Wait. Again, no description of what's actually happening. Were they sitting on a bench or like were they standing up?
Yeah. This is how my first fan fiction went.
Damn, Fu writes fanfiction? I didn't know that.
I used to.
I've kind of fun to read those.
I would like to write more. I just haven't. I've just kind of been on. It was burnout really. Like it was a very episodic thing I was doing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Writing is hard, folks.
It is very hard.
Very hard.
Oh, Zero's here. How are you doing, Zero?
And it's a thankless job.
It is. Listen here, you little punk. Give back my... No, this is different. Listen here, you little punk. Give back my bro's wallet or else. Randy put the wallet in his pocket and pulled out his own knife. Oh, and what will you do? Just as he finished the sentence, Jeff popped the kid in the note. You could that has a weird way of saying punch.
Yeah, you could have said punched.
Stop the kid in the nose.
Like even socked would have been a good one, but like
Yeah, so like he just punched him in the nose.
nobody
and
uses
exploded.
pop to describe a punch.
He gave him a good bopping.
Sock 'em boppers, sock 'em boppers.
Whammy!
As Randy reached for his face, Jeff grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it. Jesus! What?
Not even like just bending it. Not
Like,
do
just
that. It's
broke
break it.
Like I know the wrist is a joint and those are typically weak, but like, dude is 13. He does not have the strength to break someone's wrist.
No.
Randy screamed and Jeff grabbed the knife from his hand. Troy and Keith rushed Jeff, but Jeff was too quick. He threw Randy to the ground. Keith lashed out at him, but Jeff ducked and stabbed him in the arm. Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. Troy rushed him too, but Jeff didn't even need the knife. He just punched Troy straight in the stomach, and Troy went down and fell. As he fell, his pucked. He puked all over. Oh, Lou could do nothing but look amazement at Jeff. So all of a sudden, Jeff becomes an action hero. He becomes John Wick.
Dude, I have seen the fan arts of Jeff the Killer. They make the dude skinny as hell. There is no way.
No.
He has the strength to pull this off.
There's
There's no way.
He feels like
literally
Mortal
it's so
Kombat in
weird,
his stomach.
dude.
No. Like that's how you know this is fiction.
This is like
And-
this is
that's
every
what
like
spirit-
bullied kid's like revenge
Yes.
revenge
Yeah.
porn.
This
you're
is-
seeing.
Yes,
This
it's
is
literally
what-
written as a power fantasy. Yes.
This is what the nerd is imagining happen as he starts to black out while the bully's beating him up.
True.
And then they like wakes up in the hospital like, Mom, did I win? No, son, no, you didn't.
We're disowning you. We couldn't live with having a pussy for a son.
Oh my god, we are so mean. Oh,
Uh,
Bruh.
Jeff, how'd you?
my name is Jeff.
God. You just had to do it. You had to.
Somebody had to.
No, he didn't have to. He took it.
Jeff, how'd you do that? That was all he said. They saw the bus coming and knew that they'd be blamed for the whole thing. So they started running as fast as they could. As they ran, they looked back and saw the bus driver rush over to Randy and the other kids. Okay, this is fiction. There's no way the bus driver would be that
Yeah, they would
concerned.
not give him.
No,
They would not give him.
No, they
Not
would
at
just
all.
look and then they would just drive off.
Exactly, like, not getting involved in that stuff. Nope.
Like
Nope,
they don't.
I
They
don't
are
think
not
so.
responsible.
Bus drivers.
Bus drivers are not
Bus
responsible.
drivers didn't care about you. What?
They're like, I don't
Your
get
bus
paid enough
driver
for this
used to,
shit.
like,
I'm
give us,
going off.
candy on Halloween. It was great.
I mean, I can see that, but no, usually they don't care. As long as it's not happening inside their bus, they don't care.
Yeah, usually if stuff happens in their butt, they just tell you to shut up and sit down. Sit down, dang kids. Sit down. I mean, I've been on a bus where like crazy stuff happens, and like all the lady did was just yell, "Sit down!" the whole time.
I took the bus when I was going to culinary school. I was like the most popular guy there because I would come onto the bus with donuts and stuff.
Bro, you went to
Wait,
culinary school? I've
you
learned
made
things about
donuts or you
like-
bought them at the store?
Straight.
No,
Jesus.
we made donuts in culinary school.
Oh, okay. I was saying like you go to culinary school and you buy donuts. It kind of defeats the purpose.
No, no, we made them. And yeah, Kasa,
Amazing.
I went to culinary school for high school. I spent my junior and senior year there.
You lucky. I mean, my high school had a culinary program. Everybody wanted to join it. I wanted to join it, but by the time they got to my side of the, class, whatever, everybody took it already. I'm like, shit, I could have learned to cook. That would have been important for me.
You know what? Considering what I currently do, I probably would have been better off taking electrical engineering.
Yeah, well, to be fair, electrical engineers, like, I see people trying to get into that, and it's kind of tough.
Yeah, but it's like I work at a hardware store, so like learning like either electrical or plumbing, that would be like a
Oh, plumbers make a lot of money. That would be
they would.
yeah, just jamming stuff in toilets, making sure to unclog stuff.
If I was a
But this
plumber, I
stuff
could.
is so boring, bro.
It would, but like you make a lot
It's
of
money though.
You get a
It's
lot of
money.
money.
And but money doesn't buy you happiness.
Technically,
Well,
yes. Technically, no.
it can, but it's like, oh god, you really want to be smelling other people's shit as your career?
Yeah, but they pay you to fix it.
You could probably get
I
benefits too.
don't care what they're paying me. I don't want to
Definitely.
shit.
And also, you got a lot of crazy stories to tell afterwards.
I have crazy stories
Yeah,
to tell
true
at the
story.
hardware store.
Oh, I want to hear this later.
Oh yeah, I'll get into that later. Where was I? The bus driver
Oh,
rushed
like
over
I
to.
had a horrible idea. You have experience in a culinary school and you work at a hardware store. Maybe you could say, "Hey, this axe can help you cut your turkey."
No, you don't use an axe for a turkey. You use a chainsaw for a turkey.
I will
Can I
ruin
hire
this bird
you?
with my anger.
Spraying bird meat everywhere.
I want to hire you as my personal chef. Dude, I literally failed at making a fucking waffle in a waffle machine.
Oh my god.
I need to
I can't make waffles. I'm sorry. I can eat pancakes, but can't make waffles. Well, if you're gonna hire Fu, be prepared to eat a lot of pickles.
Oh yeah, I need to get
Yeah.
that. I need to do that next month. I need to do that next month.
Yes. Fu is not the pickle demon.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I make my own pickles.
What?
Yeah, I make my own pickles. I do it like every year for holidays to give out as gifts.
Yeah, just what I wanted. A pickle.
Can you have not seen my dad's family? They love stuff like that.
I mean, if somebody getting me a pickle, I'd be just looking at them like, why? Why a pickle?
Well, I mean, some people will make I've seen people make apple pie moonshine to give out as gifts.
Okay, I mean that's actually good. No offense to pickle lovers out there. I mean, it's just my opinion. Like, I would like to have apple cider moonshine thing.
It's more so just it's something I can make in bulk to give out to like just distant family members that I don't speak to that often.
That makes it worse. Like, here's a pickle.
Well, I mean, have you tried them?
I mean, here's the thing. With me with pickles, I like the smell of them. I don't like how they taste. It's very freaking weird.
I
Okay.
just don't like how they smell or taste.
Yeah.
My dad hates onions, but he loves the smell of cooked onions.
Oh, cooking is good though. Like, they smell really good. Like, it's very weird. Like, I had pickles. I'm like, it smells great, but I just can't eat them.
Okay, where were I? We got very derailed.
By a pickle.
Saw the bus driver rush over Randy and the other. Rush over to Randy and the others. As Jeff and Lou made it to school, they didn't dare tell what happened. Bullshit. You would brag to everybody you beat up bullies at school.
Well, to be fair, I mean,
not in front of the teacher, but like.
well, yeah, an FA teacher. I mean, maybe Lou would be bragging like, "Hey, my brother beat up all these bullies."
Oh yeah, kids love to show off.
Especially social media. Someone would have to record that
Oh,
if they were watching.
oh, they'd break TikTok if that happens.
TikTok. I'm not getting me started on that mess.
I know, but like, given this generation, that's most likely where it's gonna end up.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, no more World Star, no more any other stuff. They're gone. They're gone.
Keep losing my place. But Jeff knew it was something scary as he got that feeling. He felt how powerful it was. The urge to just hurt somebody. You ever want to just go batshit?
That's adrenaline speaking.
Um,
Literally, all this can be chalked up to adrenaline.
he didn't like how it sounded, but he couldn't help but feel happy. He felt that strange feeling go away and stay away for the entire day of school, even as he walked home due to the whole thing near the bus stop, and how now he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore. He felt happy. When he got home, his parents asked him how his day was, and he said it was somewhat, or in a somewhat ominous voice, it was wonderful. It was a wonderful day. Next morning, he heard a knocking at his front door. He walked down to find 2 police officers and at the door. His mother looking back at him while with an angry look. Tagging out.
Wait a minute. They wait till the next morning. They'd be there like the day of.
They would bust through school, like literally like what is he? That would be 6th grade, right? 6th grade's like 13 would be about like 6.
Around middle school.
That would be where you're changing classes. By 3rd period, you'd be called into the main office.
Exactly.
Like especially if like, the bus driver was there, they would have reported it.
I left the bus driver like, nah, I don't get paid enough for this.
I think like something like this they would have to report.
Yes.
Like
and besides, like they introduce themselves, they know their names. Like they would find them. Like
they have there are multiple ways they could have figured it out. Anyway, who wants to read next?
I'll take a look.
Okay. Let me scroll up a bit.
Who's talking in this one?
The
mother. Yeah, the mother. Yeah.
If these officers tell me you attacked 3 kids, and it wasn't regular fighting, and that they were stabbed, son.
I can't believe why did they keep going southern for the sun part? I don't know why. Jeff's gaze fell to the floor, showing his mother that it was true. Okay. Mom, they were the ones that pulled the knives on me and Liu Kang. Son, said one of the cops. We found 3 kids. 2 stabbed, 1 having a bruise in the stomach, and we have witnesses proving that you fled the scene. No cop would talk like this. They wouldn't specify the bruise. They would be like very general when they speak like that. Okay.
Witnesses proving that you fled the scene?
There you go. Yeah, we witnesses proving that you fled the scene. Now, what does that tell us? Jeff knew it was no use. He could say to him and Lou that had been attacked, but then there was no proof that it was not them who attacked first. To be fair, you do have the knife that the kid pulled down. I mean, he did have a weapon on him. They couldn't say that they weren't fleeing because, truth be told, they were. So Jeff couldn't defend himself or Lou. Yeah, they could defend themselves. I mean, they were defensive wounds. I mean, something.
I think it's more like defending their argument.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll keep going.
I'm putting more thought into this than it deserves.
Yes. Oh, I actually read just now that there's a remake of this story, actually.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on... yeah, when I was trying to look for this, I went through the TV tropes. There is a sequel to this.
A better remake, apparently. 2015. We'll see that later, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Son, call down your brother. Jeff couldn't do it, since it was him who beat up all the kids. Sir, it was me. I was the one who beat up the kids. Lou tried to hold me back, but he couldn't stop me. The cop looked at his partner and they both nodded. Well, kid, looks like it's a year in juvie. That was fast. That was fast.
I'm pretty sure, like, even though they are minors, they would have still had a trial.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Exactly.
I am the law.
Executioner.
Like, not even like oh, we're gonna have to talk with you downtown. Like, something like, like, yeah.
Like, minors still get trials.
Yes.
They usually
Oh,
get
like they would have had a warrant, something like that. You know, like,
Yeah,
a warrant to like something. God damn, I like too many cop shows.
this is very much just a 14-year-old going crazy.
Oh boy.
Bruiser's here.
Yes. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you. Like
Oh.
due process, all this like.
I'm glad you finally got to one of these. Proper litigation due to due process, right to an attorney. These are things that the writer of the story laughed at. Yep.
Like I think he watched too many SVU episodes. Like, yep, done in jail.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Okay, all right. Let's see. Wait, says Lou. They all looked up to him holding a knife. The officers pulled their guns and locked them on Lou. That was fast. They just pulled their guns. Like,
creepypastas from his era really were more comical than scary looking back at it.
yes, Yes,
Tom
they were.
said that.
yes. I mean, even now, like I think people just make them just to make them as dumb as possible.
Oh, at this point, it is purely satirical.
Yes,
Like, they are going in 100% self-aware.
Like I found this tape. Don't watch this tape. Like I called Nickelodeon. I called Steve Hillenburg, and he gave me a free season of SpongeBob.
Edge.
Oh, you could taste the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Creepypastas of the 2000s screamed edge. Man hook hand hook car door came to mind.
That's where it came from. I didn't know where that came from. Oh my god.
And hook. Door.
Pain.
Why don't you just finish up the scene?
Okay.
'Cause I know we're getting close to like the end, and then Kasa can take over.
Alright. It was me. I beat up those little punks. Have the marks to prove it. Lifted off his sleeves to reveal cuts and bruises as he was in a struggle. That proves nothing. That will prove more defensive wounds and stuff like that. Like, you have a case there. You would be able to defend yourself, and you would have evidence of the defense. Okay. Son, just put the knife down, said the officer. Lou held up the knife and dropped it to the ground. He put his hands up and walked over to the cops. No. No. You don't put your hands up and walk to the cops. They will tell you to get on the ground and do not move.
Oh, you do that, they will start shooting.
They will shoot you.
They will shoot
legitimately
you.
Shoot you.
Especially, cops. I really don't want to get into this, but cops
Yeah,
will.
neither do I. But like procedure-wise, they would say like, yeah, get on the ground
Yeah.
and do not move.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, but that kind of pissed me off there. Okay. No, Lou, it was me. I did it. Jeff had tears running down his face. Huh. Poor bro. Trying to take the blame for what I did. Well, take me away, officers. I've been a bad boy.
Bruiser, commenting on what Bruiser said, do you know how much damage a Wii remote could do?
Oh, that's projectile.
Do you know how many TVs got broken because of Wii remotes? I think it was like a month before they had to include those plastic covers for them.
Yeah.
Because I got my
that's
Wii
what
on
they made
launch.
them?
I got my Wii on launch. It did not have those plastic covers with it.
So that's why they made them. Okay.
I 100% believe that's why they made them.
Okay. The police let Leo out to the patrol car. Lou, tell them it was me. Tell them I was the one who beat up those kids. Jeff's mother put her hand on his shoulders. Jeff, please, you don't have to lie. We know it's Lou. You can stop. Jeff watched helplessly as the car speeds off with Lou inside. They just went full GTA and just took him away.
Okay, I think Kasa should take over now.
Yes, I can't.
Yeah. Tag out.
Okay, so can I start with like son, what is it?
Yeah.
Alright. Son, what is it? Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother walked his father inside to break the bad news to him as Jeff wept in the driveway. After an hour or so, Jeff walked back into the house, seeing that his parents were both shocked, sad, and disappointed. He couldn't look at them. Couldn't see how they thought of Leo when it wasn't his fault. He went to sleep, trying to get the whole thing off his mind. 2 days went by and no word from Lou at JDC. No friends to hang out with, nothing but sadness and guilt. That is until Saturday, when Jeff woke up by his mother with a happy, sunshiny face. "Jeff, it's the day," she said as she opened the curtains and let light flood into his room.
Oh boy.
Is it the day?
What? What's today?
It's culling day.
I think I don't like about the story progression here. Like, your son just went to jail. This thing is happening right now will be the last thing on your mind.
Wait, didn't this part like happen like a few months after?
No, it was like a few days after.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, that's like your
Like that-
lady. Your son is in jail. Like, process that.
Exactly. Like today, Jeff, we get to go to a party. To hell with your brother.
Like, you got over that real fast.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Cause like here's the thing, they wouldn't invite someone to a party a month in advance and live right next door. That doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
What's today? Asked Jeff as he stirs awake. Why, it's Billy's party. He was now fully awake. Mom, you're joking, right?
You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after.
There was a long pause. Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be the thing that brightens up the past days. Now get dressed. Jeff's mother walked out of the room and downstairs to get ready herself. He fought himself to get up. He picked out a random shirt and pair of jeans and walked down the stairs. He saw his mother and father all dressed up, his mother in a dress and his father in a suit. He thought, why would they ever wear such fancy clothes to a kid's party? Should I stop here or?
You could go a little more.
If you want.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want.
Sure. Son, is that all you're going to wear? Said Jeff's mom. Better than wearing too much, she said. His mother pushed on the feeling to yell at him and hit it with a smile. Jesus Christ, it's a lot to yell at your son for. Now, Jeff, we may be overdressed, but this is how you want to make an impression, said his father.
No,
Jeff
you
grunted
No, you don't.
Jeff grunted and went back to his room. I don't have any fancy clothes, he yelled downstairs. Just pick out something, called his mother. He looked around his closet for what he would call fancy. He found a pair of black dress pants he had for special occasions and an undershirt. He couldn't find a shirt to go with it, though. He looked around and found only striped and patterned shirts, none of which are with dress pants. Finally, he found a white hoodie and put it on.
Okay. I need to mention something. Like I said, I watched the internet historian version of this. When he was describing this part, he basically made Jeff look like Chris Chan. Like you know what I'm talking about.
Oh no.
That would make this story scary. The whole thing was just Chris Chan the whole time.
I had to say, the internet historian's version is the best version I've seen of the story. It's so ridiculous.
I want a Chris Chan horror story.
Oh no!
Chris
Chan has a horror story on its own.
Oh no, that whole documentation of his life is a horror story.
I had to stop at the documentary. I had to stop at like part 6. I could not take it anymore.
Oh, like isn't there like 50 parts to the documentary?
Yes, there's 55, I think 60 at this point. I'm like, I had to stop at 6. I can't take this anymore.
And there are U.S. presidents who are not as documented as Chris Chan is.
Exactly. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, please do not make a Netflix series out of Chris Chan. I will scream.
You wanna know what's worse? If they do, they're gonna make him sexy.
Oh no! No!
Hey, Will.
Like, no, it's like the whole series is called Chandler. It's called cancer.
Oh man, that is the worst timeline.
To be fair, he could actually make it into a story. He literally could sell the story, but he's so dumb that he doesn't bother to like even try.
I think he's like has some kind of psychosis.
Yeah,
He is not mentally like fit to do anything.
he in jail. He in jail right now
Oh, he is.
for stuff we didn't want to talk about on the street.
No, we are not talking about why he is in jail.
No, I think you guys can find that out for yourselves.
I'm surprised if you didn't know why. You'd think
I,
after part
I
10,
I envy you. I envy you if you don't.
you'd think after part 10 they'd go insane at the fact that they are living off from talking about Christian or ever eventually. Someone has to document it. Like it's
Yes.
too fascinating not to be aware of.
In the bad way, like it's like a train wreck. You can't look away from.
Yeah. You want to keep going, Kasa, or do you want Villion to take over?
Oh yeah, I forgot where I was.
We
Okay, wait. I remember.
The hoodie part.
Yeah.
You're wearing that. They both said. His mother looked at her watch. Oh no, time to change. Oh no, time to change. Let's just go. She said as she heard a Jeff and his father at the door. They crossed the street over to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked on the door, and it appeared that Barbara, just like his parents, way overdressed. As they walked inside, all Jeff could see were adults, no kids. The kids are out in the yard, Jeff. How about you go and meet them? Said Barbara. Jeff walked out to a yard full of kids. They were running around in weird cowboy costumes and shouting to their plastic guns. He might as well be standing in a Toys R Us. Suddenly a kid came up to him and handed him a toy gun and hat. Hey, wanna play? He said. No kid, I'm way too old for this stuff. The kid looked at him with that weird puppy dog place.
I'm 326 years old. I would want to go out there and play with the toy guns instead of the...
Okay. Just a bit. They don't sell toy guns anymore. They don't. They it's really hard to find them in the main stores now.
I mean, I've seen Nerf guns in Target.
Yeah, Nerf gun, but like since the toy gun is so vague, I'm assuming it's like one of those fake plastic guns. They don't sell those anymore.
I don't know. I for some reason I remember seeing like those old cap guns.
Oh yeah, they might. I have not seen a cap gun in the store anymore.
Funny enough, I remember seeing them in 7-Eleven.
Okay, 7-Eleven, yeah, probably would have it. That and like a month-old hot dog on display.
Yeah. I mean, that's also where most people will get their drugs too.
Yeah, 7-Eleven.
At least it's a very reliable store.
Yes, you want like just cheap crap that like would probably kill you.
Cheap
yeah,
crap
7-Eleven
at like 3:30 in the morning. Like go to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, 7-Eleven. Like, hey, you want to meet like I say a friendly homeless guy? Go to 7-Eleven.
We keep going off the rails. You still want to go?
It's fun though.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You still want to go, Kasa, or do you want Villion to take over?
Oh, sure, you can take over.
Okay, Villion.
Where are we at? On
We are after. Hey, wanna play?
Yes.
Nah, kid. I'm way too old for this stuff. The kid looked at him with that weird puppy dog face. Please, said the kid. Fine, said Jeff. He put on the hat and started to pretend shoot at the kids. At first, he thought it was totally ridiculous. But then he started to actually have fun. It might not have been super cool, but it was the first time he had done something that took his mind off of work. So he played with the kids for a while. So he heard a weird rolling. Randy, Troy, Keith all jumped over the fence on their skateboards.
They were doing ollies over the fence.
Sick kicks, flips over the fence.
Oh no!
Yeah.
They have sick moves.
Yeah,
I
yeah, doing ollie on that tape.
360.
All right, Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hatch. Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. Hello, Jeff, is it? He said. We have some unfinished business. Jeff saw his bruised nose.
Sorry, I'm just moving this here.
I think we're even. I beat the crap out of you and you get my brother sent to JDC. Randy had an angry look in his eye. Oh no, I don't go for evil. I go for winning. You may have kicked our asses that one day, but not today. As he said that, Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground. Randy punched Jeff in the nose. Jeff grabbed him by the ears and headbutted him. Jeff pushed Randy off of him and both rose to their feet. Kids were screaming and parents were running out of the house. Troy and Keith both pulled guns out of their pockets. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's pretty fast.
Where I can understand knives. Where did they get guns?
No,
That's my question. Like, where did they get them? Like, did they steal them from their parents, stuff like that?
I mean, unless this is taking place in Texas, maybe.
Okay, Texas, maybe. Yeah, I kind of could see that.
No.
Like,
our guts will fly, they said. Randy pulled a knife on Jeff and stabbed it into his shoulder. Okay, does anybody... Okay, Movie, do you want to take this one, or who wants to take
Yeah, I'll do it. You were
Jeff
here.
screamed.
Okay. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After 3 kicks, Jeff grabbed his foot and twisted it, causing Randy to fall to the ground. Jeff stood up and walked towards the back door. Troy grabbing him. Need some help? He picks Jeff up by the back of the collar and threw him through the patio door. As Jeff tried to stand,
that's a strong kick.
I was about to say, isn't Randy the fat one? But then it's like, no, that was
Yeah, it's the thin guy. That's a strong thin kid.
yeah. No, I'm more impressed that kid has a 12-year-old has the strength to send somebody through a glass door.
A 14-year-old through a glass.
No, I thought Randy was a year younger.
I wasn't following how old they are. I don't really care.
Why am I putting thought into continuity?
There's some strong ass.
Yeah, they are 12 to 14-year-olds. That's all I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
As Jeff tried to stand, he kicked down to the ground. Randy repeatedly started kicking Jeff until he started to cough up blood. Come on, Jeff, fight me! He picked Jeff up and threw him into the kitchen. Randy seized a bottle of vodka and on the counter and smashed the glass over Jeff's head. Okay, Jeff's dead.
Yeah, that would cause massive bleeding.
That would just you see in the movies where people will smash bottles over the head and they would just knock people out. No, do that real life. You are just caving someone's skull in.
Exactly. Not even like the glass will like embed into your skull.
Like no, glass is hard. Glass,
exactly.
Like you would like your skull is going to be cracked.
Yeah.
Come on, Jeff. Fight. Over. Fight. He threw Jeff back into the living room. Come on, Jeff.
Powers.
Come on, Jeff. Come out to play. He has the bottles on his fingers doing the thing. Come on, Jeff. Look at me. He glances up, his face riddled with blood. I was the one who got your brother sent to JDC, and now you're just gonna sit there and let him rot in there for a whole year. You should be ashamed. Jeff started to get up.
Yeah, classic villain monologuing and admitting crimes.
Nah, I'm starting to get into it now. Oh, finally! You're starting to fight! Oh, finally! You stand and fight! Jeff is now on his feet, blood and vodka on his face. Once again, he gets that strange feeling, the one in which he hadn't felt for a while.
It was 2 days.
Finally, he's up. I like Randy. Finally, he's up, says Randy as he ran at Jeff. That's when it happened. Something inside Jeff snapped. His psyche is destroyed. All rational thinking is gone, and all he can do is kill. He grabs Randy and piles drive him to the ground. He got on top of him and punched him straight in the heart. The punch caused Randy's heart to stop. As Randy gasped for breath, Jeff hammered down on him, punch after punch, blood gushing from Randy's body until he takes one final breath and dies. No!
Randy.
No, you killed my favorite character.
So like he pretty much went all like rabies monster on him.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like just pounding on him.
No, I'm actually starting to get into this now.
Oh no. The best character, the Jeff the Killer Lord, just ends right there.
Or at least the one I enjoyed voicing.
Okay.
Okay, who wants to tag out?
I'll take it. I'll take it over here then. Okay. Everyone is looking at Jeff now. The parents, the crying kids, even Troy and Keith. Although they easily break from their gaze and point their guns at Jeff. Who?
It's the bullies. They said the bullies had guns.
Okay, there's no context here. Jeff
No, there is continuity to this part. There's no continuity in this story, but there is continuity in this part.
Okay. Jeff sees the guns trained on him and run for the stairs. As he runs, Troy. There's a comment missing from here. Troy and Keith let out fire on him. Each shot missing. He's running up the stairs. How hard is it to aim for him there? You see, Jeff run up the stairs. He hears Troy and Keith follow up behind. They let out their final rounds of bullets. As they let out their final rounds of bullets, Jeff ducks into the bathroom. He grabbed the towel rack and ripped it off the He ripped the towel rack off the wall. Troy and Keith race in, knife ready. Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into his face. Troy goes down hard, and all that's left is Keith. Big scary Keith. If anybody caught that one, that was... look at it, Keith. I mean, change your name to Joe or something.
The most unattractive name a man can have.
Yes, Keith. Take your name to Boris or something. If anyone caught that, that was hoodwinked.
I got that. I didn't see that movie again.
The first one's good.
I know the first one's good. I haven't bothered the second one.
Okay. He's more agile than Troy, though, and ducks when Jeff swings the towel rack. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck. He pushed him into the wall. A thing of bleach. Yes, I'm gonna read this twice. A thing of bleach.
Is that like a butt ton of booze?
I tuned out here and I read this part. A thing of bleach. You could have just said bleach, and the same thing would have been.
No. It's a similar way of measuring a butt ton of beer.
A cup.
A bottle, something, not a thing. A bottle, a container, something.
Silo.
You know, a buttload
Silo.
of is an actual unit of measurement for alcohol, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
A
That's new to me.
buttload. Yeah, it's like an old medieval way of measuring.
Huh.
Let me actually look that up.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see.
Beer.
I'm like, anyway, this part of the story I just tuned out completely. After I read a thing of Bleach, that's where I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm officially
You know
done
what,
with this story.
I forget what the joke is. Okay. Also, apparently, buttload is also used to measure cocaine. Because that's how much you could fit into a rectum to smuggle it into a country.
Oh god.
Congrats. Like, I know what to fit an entire buttload of track in my
That was just
Rectum.
yes, rectum. Oh yeah.
Okay, where were we?
I would make a joke, but I don't think we can say it out here. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, alright. Let's see, where was I?
Thing of bleach.
Oh yeah. Thing of bleach fell down on top of him. Put the top shelf. Why would you put it on the top shelf?
Yeah, no, that's a massive safety hazard.
Oh wait, no, go back up, go back up.
sorry.
Whatever, go back
Sorry,
up.
I completely lost the place.
Go up.
Okay.
Okay. Right
Okay, here we are.
here. And it burnt both of them, and they both started to scream. This is why you put it on the floor. You don't put it on the shelf. Jeff wiped his eyes as best he could. You would probably need water for that. A lot of water. You wouldn't just rub it out of your eye.
Because it's a liquid fire. You don't
Exactly.
you don't want to use water on a liquid fire.
He pulled back the towel rack and swung it straight into Keith's head. As he lay there bleeding to death, he let out an ominous smile. What's so funny? Asked Jeff. Why so?
No, we're not up to that
Jeff-
part yet.
Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on. What's funny, he said, is that you're covered in bleach and alcohol. Jeff's eyes widened as Keith threw the lighter at him. As soon as the flame made contact with him, the flames ignited the alcohol in the vodka. To be fair, the chlorine would probably have the same effect. Okay. While the alcohol burned him, the bleached his skin. That wouldn't happen. That would not work in that way.
Yeah, no. That's not how science works.
No, that's not how science works. It doesn't activate it as soon as the alcohol burns.
No, it would bleach his skin the moment it made contact.
Exactly. At most, you could say like the burns from the bleach got double burned from the alcohol, something like
You'd
that.
have fire burns and chemical burns.
Exactly. Like they don't activate one after the other. Like right at the same time.
It's not all of a sudden you add fire and then boom, it burns like now.
Yes, and to be fair, since Keith is also covered in this thing,
Yeah,
wouldn't Jeff also set himself on fire too?
yeah. Listen,
Yeah.
listen, they can't catch you if you're on fire.
True. Okay. Jeff let out a horrible screech. Like that. As he caught on fire. He tried to roll out the fire, but it was no use. The alcohol had made him a walking inferno. He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs, probably setting everything else on fire too. I mean, at this case, like, he'd be dead. He'd be 100% dead.
Oh yeah, you are looking at a burning skeleton right now.
Exactly. Oh, like, he'd be so burnt to like crap that, like, why would you just live at that point? Like, Jesus freaking Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just finish the scene up and then we'll switch off to Kasa.
Yes, yes. He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs. Everybody started screaming as they saw Jeff, a man now on fire, dropped to the ground, nearly dead. The last thing Jeff saw was his mother and the other parents trying to extinguish the flame. That's when he passed out. Dun dun dun.
And scene transition.
When Jeff woke up, he had a cast wrapped around his face. He couldn't see anything, but he felt a cast on his shoulder and stitches all over his body. He tried to stand up, but he realized that there was some tube in his arm, and when he tried to get up, it fell out, and a nurse rushed in. I don't think you can get out of bed just yet, she said as she put him back in the bed and reinserted the tube. Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea what his surroundings were. Finally, after hours, he heard his mother. "Honey, are you okay?" she asked. Jeff couldn't answer though. His face was covered and he was unable to speak. "Oh, honey, I have great news." After all the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed of trying to attack you, they decided to let Lou go. This made Jeff almost bolt up, stopping halfway. Remember the tube coming out of his arm. He'll be out by tomorrow, and then you two will be able to be together again.
What?
Whoa, hang on. He suffered multiple degree burns all over his body. He would not be able to talk right now.
No, his mouth would probably be fused together.
Exactly, and I'm like, yeah, that's great news. I'm practically burned.
I am
like to
teetering on the edge of life and death.
But great news. Glad it took me being on fire to actually prove that point.
Also, I thought they killed Randy.
Yeah, Randy's dead.
Yeah, Randy's dead.
He's not coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't Jeff be charged for murder or
Oh,
something like that?
I
at
mean,
that
if
point?
Lou got arrested for allegedly stabbing, Jeff would definitely be charged with murder.
Oh my god, that is a massive plot hole. Randy died!
No, Randy died.
Randy died!
Yeah.
What?
I think it told them right before I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that he probably wrote that Randy died and then wrote him back in. They forgot to edit it out. That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, that's happened to me before.
Oh, Randy's dead. Let's go tell the police what really happened.
Jeff's mother hugs Jeff and says her goodbyes. The next couple of weeks were those where Jeff was visited by his family. Then came the day where his bandages were to be removed. His family were all there to see it, what he would look like. As the doctors unwrapped the bandages from Jeff's face, everyone was on the edge of their seats. They waited until the last bandage, holding the cover over his face, was almost removed. "Let's hope for the best," said the doctor. He quickly put on the cloth, letting the rest fall from Jeff's face. Jeff's mother screams at the sight of his face. Leo and Jeff's dad were awestruck at his face.
Oh
What?
no, he's so disfigured. And it's just, he's normal.
No, like, oh no, he's gorgeous. And like handsome scooter comes out.
No, I want to be the other way. Like, oh no, he's hideous, and like nothing changed.
Handsome Jeff was like,
Oh! I was thinking, like, wait, is that the guy from Borderlands? But it's like, no, that's Handsome Jack.
okay.
You have to kill her has been a prequel to Borderlands this whole time.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh. Alright, where were we?
You was reading? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was Jeff's dad stared awestruck at his face.
Yeah, but did anyone else want to read or?
Villain, you want?
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so we're at
Okay.
We're at what?
What? What happened to my face? Jeff said. He rushed out of bed and ran to the bathroom. He looked in the mirror and saw the cause of the distress. Face. It's horrible. His lips were burnt to a deep shade of red. His face was turned into a pure white color. And his hair singed from brown to black.
He became Joker! It's Joker! The freaking Joker!
Yeah, this is the why so serious moment.
Dude, the freaking the Joker! So you need Jeff like
This is
dancing on the
Jeff's
stairs.
Joker moment.
Wait, I gotta be right back real quick. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, in all seriousness, that face would not look like that.
No,
It
no.
would be like all like just the only thing like example I've seen of this that would actually work and look scary was the one from The Burning, the movie The Burning in 1980. If you want, you can pull it up. Just the example of the face.
Yeah. Got me. That's what exactly am I looking for?
The Burning, 1980 something.
1986.
Yeah.
All I'm seeing is Burning Man.
No, The Burning.
Yeah, I
The
typed
Burning.
in The Burning, 1986.
Hang on, the
I'm gonna put the movie.
Burning. 1981. 1981.
Oh, 1981. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this into the stream.
Very good movie. I highly recommend it though. I highly recommend it.
Come on. Yeah. This guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Ooh, wow.
And the funny thing is, though, that was makeup done in 3 days. Got like the people really half-assed it, and like it still looked that creepy. It looked like
I
that.
can kind of see how they did it. Like they did all the makeup work and
Yeah, I think it was Tom Savini did this. He's very good at makeup artist with this type of stuff.
Nemesis Jr.
For Resident Evil.
Oh.
But yeah, this is a very good movie. I highly recommend watching it. Like at most, like with Jeff, like the screen grabs could be fucked up to where like it would look like
No,
that.
I can kind of see how they did it. They did all the makeup work and then they like put like a sheet of like probably like latex skin over it.
Yes.
They probably like used a heat gun to melt it in bits.
Yeah. But look at the one in color. Look at the one in color. You can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like Jeff's skin wouldn't be straight white. It'd be that.
Yeah, it would be blotchy. It would. When I was a kid, when I first discovered YouTube, some of the first videos I did were like how to do like at-home special effects.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of the ones I found was like how to do the Indiana Jones face melting effect at home.
80s, man. 80s effects.
I know, and it's basically the same way they did in the 80s. It was they basically made a wax face. They blasted it with a heat gun to make it melt, and then when in post they sped it up.
That's really cool. I didn't know that.
That's
cool.
That's apparently how they did in the 80s.
Creativity. Like I said, we're comparing horror effects now to like back in the 80s. The 80s ones really stand out because like they're real. The effects are real. Yeah, they're prosthetic and like props, but they're real.
One thing I liked about old practical effects were like just how a lot of props would just be random stuff glued together and kit
Oh
bashed.
yeah.
Like I follow Adam Savage on YouTube. He went into like how he built his own the radar thing from Aliens. And like how all the different components they put together to build that thing.
Speaking of aliens, you know that the guy who was the alien is literally a guy in a rubber suit. It's literally a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
Real tall guy.
and like Jaws, like the shark didn't work, but they rewrote the film in a way to not show the shark.
Yeah.
And it actually worked.
Yeah. Oh man, who was Villion? You were reading, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
He's. Yeah. His lips were. He slowly put his hand to his face. It had sort of a leathery feel to it now. He looked back at his family and back at the mirror. Jeff, said Lou, it's not that bad. Not that bad, said Jeff. It's perfect.
That is
His
what a
family-
serial killer says.
Yeah.
I mean, you would be screaming in pain.
Oh yeah,
Right.
no, he wouldn't say it would be perfect. He'd just be screaming. Like your entire existence at this point is just pain.
Yeah.
Seriously, Bruce? That freaking sucks.
Jeff
Cheap
started
bastard.
laughing.
I remembered
Uncontrolled.
the Beast in the B&B remake was gonna be all practical effects and makeup, but they said screw it and went full CG. Movie would still suck, but it would have been cool.
So they went the cat's route. They went the cat's route.
Yeah. Oh man. People shit on Cats. I've seen the costumes of the play. Those costumes look pretty cool.
Yes, but then you see the movie and like, what the hell? I did not need to see James Corden
Sorry,
as
I
a
was
cat.
getting myself a snack, but I'm back.
Somehow we got derailed to talking about cats.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, it's an off-the-cuff stream. Stuff's gonna get derailed like crazy.
Yeah.
Alright,
We were talking
You
about
just
horror
missed
movies and like
Bernie.
someone in chat brought up the B&B remake.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Goodness.
And then we brought up James Corden cat.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Keep going, keep going.
Okay. Jeff started laughing uncontrollably. His parents noticed that his left eye and hand were twitching. Jeff? Are you okay? Okay! I've never felt more happy! Look at me! His face goes perfectly with me. He couldn't stop laughing. He stroked his face, feeling it, looking at it in the mirror. What caused this? Well, you may recall that when Jeff was fighting Randy, something in his mind had sanity napped. Now, he was left as a crazy killing machine. That is, his parents didn't know. Doctor, said Jessamine, is my son all right? You know, in the head?
No.
Okay, who wants to take over?
Yeah, I'll tag in. Hold on, let me get my face back to normal because I was doing creepy stuff. Where are we?
Oh yes, you're right there.
Okay. Oh yes, this behavior is typical for patients that have taken a large amount of painkillers. If his behavior doesn't change in a few weeks, bring him back here and we'll give him a psychological test. Okay. Now it makes
Okay, no. They would not let him go like that. They'd be like, we gotta keep this guy here under psychological observation.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let him to leave the house.
It's fine.
I don't
Painkiller.
think they would I don't think they would let you leave that hopped up on painkillers. I think they would be liable for damages if they did that.
Exactly. And he's like, I'm like, the guy's like, no, this is fine. This is fine. This works. Your son is fine. You'll
Oh,
be fine.
thank you, doctor. Oh, thank you, doctor. Jeff's mom went over to Jeff. Jeff, sweetie, it's time to go. Jeff looked away from the mirror, his face still formed into a crazy smile. Okay, mommy.
Joker moment! Joker moment! Joker! Jeff the Joker!
The mother took him and then took him by the shoulder and took him to get his clothes. This is what came in, said the lady at the desk. Jeff's mom looked down to see the black dress pants and white hoodie her son wore. Now they were clean of blood and now stitched together.
No, they would be on fire, gone, or they'd be locked up in evidence. They would not give it back.
Nope. Listen, we have established that the justice system in this universe is fucked.
No, and like at most the clothes would be completely destroyed.
The laws of
Like, they would-
physics are fucked. Basically, any law you can think of, they're fucked.
Like, oh God! I'm sorry, this is breaking my brain right here. Like continuity, people, logic and physics do not apply.
Jeff's mother led him to his room and made him put his clothes on. They then, that's gross. They then left not knowing that this was the final day of their final day of life. Ooh, you could taste the edge on that one.
No one said it like that.
You could taste the edge. Not even Shadow the Hedgehog's that edgy.
Subtlety, if not a strong point.
Later that night, Jeff's mother woke up to a sound coming from the bedroom. It sounded as if someone was crying. She slowly walked over to see what it was. When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken a knife and carved a smile into his cheeks. Jeff, what are you doing? Jeff looked over to...
Can I do this? Can I do this real quick? I want to do this.
Okay.
Can I do this? Okay. Jeff looked over to his mother. I couldn't keep smiling, Mommy. It hurt after a while. Now I can smile forever.
Oh yeah, I didn't know I could do a creepy face like this.
Okay. Jeff's mother noticed his eye.
Oh, like Anya from Spy Family. I'm sorry, I'm just fooling around with my model right now.
Jeff's mother noticed his eye, ringed in black. Yes, your eye! She went for Mickey Mouse on that one. Okay. His eyes were seemingly never closing. Okay, just for a bit, you need to close your eyes. Like, your eyes would literally be, like, burning and, like, disintegrating from, like, the lack of, like, moisture if you do that.
Listen, he is a burn victim. His life is pain.
Okay. I couldn't see my face. I'm tired, and my eyes started to close. I burned out the eyelids so I could see forever. Myself. My new face. Jeff's mother started to back away, seeing that her son was going insane. Really? Like, the laugh from, like, the hopper didn't tip you off? What's wrong, Mommy? Aren't I beautiful? Yes, son, she said. Yes, you are. Let me go get Daddy so he can see your face.
The iconic duo of their final day of life and this blue sky, staring at it from afar. I have seen it before.
Okay, let's see where blah, blah, blah. Here you go. She ran to the room and shook Jeff's dad from his sleep. Honey, get the gun! She stopped as she saw Jeff in the doorway holding a knife. Mommy, you lied. That's the last thing they hear of as Jeff rushes with the knife, cutting both of them. Okay, where is it? His brother Lou woke up, startled by some noise. The noise, not some noise, the noise! He didn't hear anything else, so he just shut his eyes and tried to go back to sleep. As he was on the border of slumber, he got the strangest feeling that someone was watching him. He looked up before Jeff's hand covered his mouth. He slowly raised the knife, ready to plunge into Lou. Lou thrashed here and there, trying to escape Jeff's grip. Shh. Just go to sleep. Remember to check out Jet the Killer review at the Creepypasta class.
Oh man, we did it! We did
it! We did it! That was absolutely horrible.
It was. I think our commentary was better content than this.
To be honest, the commentary made it bearable.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the movie adaptation of this story.
Oh.
Villion and
By Netflix.
God, are you serious?
No, no, no.
Oh my
No,
God, thank
no,
God.
they wouldn't dare
No, they wouldn't.
adapt this. No, I think they saw Slender and went, no, we're not doing that again.
Nope.
And they said, I hyped myself up to read this when I was, into creepypastas. I was the fan art, everything. Like, oh, it looks so cool. It looks so cool. And then I'm like, I read it, hate it. I hate it so much. I want to remake this.
This
But I'm
is
like,
baby's.
nah, I'm not gonna do that.
This is baby's first draft at horror. This is
Yeah.
like this. Oh wow, we got like almost like an hour and like 40 minutes in this.
I'm gonna lose my voice tomorrow. I'm gonna lose my voice tomorrow for this.
Oh, I mean, I have another stream tomorrow too.
Oh boy.
But
I will be right back. I'm gonna go take
Okay.
out my dog. He's probably waiting for me. He's probably mad at me right now. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
I'm so exhausted. I don't know why.
well, we kind of been this is a long one. I feel my life got shorter reading this. My eternal life as a demon got shorter. That's an accomplishment.
Bravo.
That's a good. I don't know. I just have to make comment. I'm happy I found this music mix for this because it's perfect.
That was edgy.
It was so edgy. But
Before I saw that.
I think this was kind of this was fun. I need to find more stuff to do with friends. Is like I like bantering with you guys.
Yeah, that's nice.
Had a great time.
Kasa especially, like, have you ever thought of doing like ASMR streams?
Wait, what do you mean?
I think you had the
ASMR?
voice for it.
I will never do ASMR. No.
Aw.
Wait, don't say all
Or
that.
like not ASMR, but like, have you seen those like bedtime story streams on YouTube?
No, I
Not
haven't.
bed streams, but like people would they're almost like ASMR, but they would like do they would like read classic stories in like a very calming like manner. It's like supposed to help people sleep.
Does my voice really give those vibes?
I noticed it when you were reading.
I guess it's a good thing.
I don't know.
Probably.
It could be something you could try.
I could maybe. I don't know what stories I would read though. That's the thing.
I mean, if you're done, she should read. Go the. Boozer says you should read. Go the
Go
fuck to
the-
sleep.
Yeah, I probably should. I don't know. I could read like little. I think it'd be kind of cute to read like little kid stories.
You could try The Last Unicorn.
The Last Unicorn. Wait, what is that one? Let me see.
It's an old story. I remember Lucagen did a video on it once.
I feel like I remember this, dude. I feel like I remember this. I kind of want to read Rainbow Fish review. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Rainbow.
I mean Rainbow Fish. You remember that?
I think. Let me look that up. Oh, this. Yes. I was in a stream with my friend Sky the other day. We were actually talking about this.
Yeah. It would be great. Oh. Wait, it's so I can't deal with awkward silences.
Ooh. There's an actual rainbow fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty. Party.
Goldfish. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, there was one in particular I actually saved I forget what it was called. I forget what the oh whoops, wrong. Whoops. Go back to music. I accidentally clicked off the music. Let me just switch. Here. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I was funny enough. I was planning to do like a book club for streams where I would find like light novels for like different stuff, like and I'd read that on stream. But then I found out no, you can't do that for certain books because that would be copyright.
Wait, really? Wait, so can I not read Rainbow Fish on stream? No.
You might. I know there was a streamer who was like, yeah, I want to, like, as a sub goal, I'll read the Balan Wonderworld novel, but apparently you can't do that. Yeah, the story this one time I came across was called The City Under the Sea.
I don't remember that.
I honestly never heard of it before I came across the video, but I thought the title was neat.
Mm-hmm. But
I mean, it took us like almost over an hour to get through that. I kind of don't want to do another one.
But yeah, I'm tired as fuck right now.
Oh, no, yeah.
I don't know.
I still am like unpacking from my vacation last week.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, how was that? Did you have fun?
Oh, it was very fun. I drank a lot. But I got sunburned. No, I went to a restaurant. It was probably the best shrimp you'll ever eat.
Oh,
like,
geez.
literally, they pulled it out of the ocean to cook it.
Oh, my dad's allergic to shrimp, so.
That legit shrimp, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll try it.
If you go to Aruba, that's where I went.
Aruba? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an American, bro. I'm stupid. I don't know these places.
Well, I'm from hell.
Yo, Adam, you need someone to join you? I don't mind going to hell to be with you. That sounds fun.
Oh no, we allow visitors now.
Hey!
Yeah. Yeah, we figured out a way. We brand the sinners now.
So wait, how did you get to hell in the first place? That's my question.
I'm an Oni.
Yeah, but like, why are Onis like what is a good Oni? Wouldn't that good Oni go to?
Onis are well, it kind of depends on which mythology you're doing. One mythology has Onis being so evil that their outward appearance becomes monstrous, but others are just like Onis. We're just born to be servants to Enma, and our job is to torment the wicked.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that make you kind of good, I guess?
Yeah.
If you're like tormenting bad people?
Yeah, we are tormenting bad people down here.
It's cool. Well,
Like,
I'm a bad person.
like
You wanna
only the
torment
wicked,
me?
only the evil people are evil in hell. Everybody
Well,
else here are just going about their day.
Well, I'm evil. Do you want to torment me?
Well, that depends. Would you want me to torment you?
Sorry, I'm very awkward.
I can reveal my true self to you.
Truce. Do you mean the
I showed
true
you the
with abs?
pictures. I
Yeah,
showed
the
you
true
those
with abs.
pictures.
Yeah, I saw them. Very interesting photos from if I just
Oh man, this I've been flirty lately, and I do not know why.
Well, hey.
Okay, I have returned.
Yeah.
Okay, little interjection about the Jeff thing. The funny thing is though, the Jeff the Killer story did inspire a lot of copycats and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And all of them seem to focus on eye mutilation, if you think about it.
Ah.
Like literally, there was Jane the Killer, Handsome Jack, and the one that I'm still trying to figure out how they even did this, Clockwork.
Oh, I know that one. Oh, that was a creepy one. Like that reminds me of Coraline.
Clocks in your eyes. You can always see time.
I mean, if you do acid, you can also look through time.
It's space.
You can see time and taste sound. No, Coraline. That I remember seeing a post where somebody said, "Go show a kid Coraline and then buy them one of those Lala Lucy dolls, those button dolls." And it's like, oh, and watch them crap their pants. That is evil.
Nah. The worst one is like have a parent make you watch Chucky, and then buy a Good God doll. I've had that happen. Like back when I was a kid, I used to be terrified of Chucky. I couldn't even see him on the screen.
I'm still scared. Like dolls, like they are very creepy.
I mean, dolls are still creepy, but with Chucky, I'm like, my mom was like, if you guys behave badly, I will buy a Chucky doll and lock you in with it. So yeah, and like one day I'm like, I have to get over this fear of Chucky. And by some miracle, the movie was playing on one of those Spanish channels. Back in the day, like on the weekend and stuff like that. It was just starting. I had literally caught it, like the first 15 minutes was over. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch this thing the whole way to get over my fear of Chucky. And just have at the end. I'm like, huh, that was pretty good. I liked it.
As you get older, this kind of stuff kind of just becomes more silly than anything.
Yeah, then when I was a kid though, I'm like, you know what? I have to get over this fear. I saw it. I'm like, huh, okay.
Oh, as a kid, I wouldn't even go near Goosebumps.
Oh, Goosebumps was the best.
It was.
I mean, but right now, you look back on it, it's very, very campy and poorly acted.
Are the books scary? I remember watching the show.
No, the books are just kind of like
they're campy.
Yeah, they campy. They're not really scary. They're more like for the kids to read, stuff like that.
They're like they're like kid-centric horror-themed Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I used to read the crap out of Goosebumps back when I was.
Apparently, there's a Goosebumps book that is based off of an episode of the Twilight Zone.
Huh?
It's the one with the camera.
Oh yeah, say cheese and die.
Yeah, I think
yes.
I think that's based off of a Twilight Zone episode.
Maybe, but the ones
I wouldn't really be surprised. Like everything's based off the Twilight Zone.
I mean, the Twilight Zone kind of did it, like a lot of the stories.
They did a lot.
There is an obscure series that's sort of Twilight Zone-esque.
It's an anthology.
Yeah, Tale from the Dark Side. That's actually really good.
I think there's also Tales from the Crypt. That one's a fun one.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. I never seen much of it, but I know people love it.
I love the Crypt Keeper. I love him.
You think they will bring him back, you know?
I'd love that if they did.
Yeah, like do a Crypt Keeper podcast. That would be amazing.
I would listen to that. That would be amazing.
Like him going mystery theater, like on like a bunch of horror movies and like modern ones. Just him riffing on it the entire time. I would watch that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fun.
All right.
Well, Nuki, Kasa, Villion. Thank you, Villion.
Fucking brought out the Arad.
Listen, at least he didn't do the Ore Sanjo.
I have no idea what it is.
It translates to "I have arrived." No, just for the sake of it, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to set it off.
No. I feel like the Arda is worse than that one though.
Nani?
Sanju! You knew I had to do a Kamen Rider superhero
Awesome. What
thing.
do you mean? At least you didn't do this one. This was great. I love it.
Ore Sanjo means I have arrived.
Wait. Oh, do
Ore Sanjo.
wait? Do you mean like arrived in that way?
No, it's I have no. It literally means I have arrived. I am on the scene.
Oh, okay. I thought the reason why I thought it was bad is because that
Kasa, Kasa, I'm going to have to punish you later. You have been a dirty girl, Kasa.
you said that it was bad.
It's bad because it's very loud and very long.
That's cool. I thought you were. Why else would it be bad other than it being weird?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, the character always go. I mean, the character who says it also goes about on how he's about to climax.
So I was kind of right in a way.
You were. I'm not giving context for what that is. What do you mean?
I don't think I want the context.
Don't. It's going to make it better.
Oh wait! Don't tell me.
Okay. I think we need to end it before
Okay.
While I
Go on to tangent.
No, so yeah. So thank you, Kasa.
Okay.
Thank you, Villion. Thank you, Nuki, for being here. I would love to have you on again.
And
With
thank
pleasure.
you,
It was fun.
Boo.
This was
great
fun.
reading. Yeah.
Have a happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Have a lot of
Bye-bye,
candy. Have a lot of
everyone.
spooks. Come in tomorrow, where we will be doing Yakuza 0 and not doing Halloween stuff.
You say my gods, Boo? Wait, let me check.
Anyway, see you guys.
Bye,
See ya.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.